Hello. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Just checking, because I'm noticing that my VTubers or PNGTuber is not moving the mouth. I wonder why. Wait. Oh, that's so strange. Hello? Wait. I know, my mouth. Oh, now it's booted up. Hello? Wait. Hello? Who is this guy? Oh, okay, it's weird. I don't know. Maybe I'll restart it. I'll restart PNGTuber. Yeah, the mouth was frozen. Strange. Every time I say strange now, I think of that Toy Story song. Strange things are happening. It's still frozen. That's so weird. I don't know what's happening. Even on my old one, it's... Hello. Is it mic? Oh, maybe. Oh, okay, here it is. Hello. Hello. Like, sometimes it moves randomly, and then other times it doesn't, so... I don't know, it's... strange. Let's see, delay... It's not the sensitivity. Hello? Oh, it is. Wait, hold up, why did it change? Sorry, you guys will have to listen to me kind of experiment a little bit. I didn't change anything on the settings, so... Hello. It's weird. Yeah, it's the arrows. Okay, well, that was odd. Well, hopefully it works. I don't know. Sorry, my character might have a little bit of a weird kind of delay or movement. I'll try to... Let me know if my character is moving funny, I guess. I don't know. We'll leave it at this maybe and see how it goes. But yeah. Try talking louder? I'm talking at a pretty normal level. Do I sound okay? I feel like if I talk louder, it might, I don't know, blow the ears off your head. I don't know. You do? Yeah. I sound fine? Okay. So... I don't know. I'll leave the settings as it is now and see how it goes, but... Strange. He's not refusing to talk anymore. Yeah, I didn't play around with anything though, so it's weird. Okay, well, hello everybody. Hello everybody for joining. Hello Quinn. Hello Vin, Kevin. I see Broken Wings is here. And some new faces-ish, or at least names that I don't quite remember. If you guys are joining us for like this, like a repeated time, and I'm like, oh, I've never seen you guys, I apologize. There's sometimes so many people come in and out, hard to keep track. Triple Josh, I know, right? Wait, when did I? Oh, is the third time the live critique? I guess that's true. Yeah. You got me on Friday, and then you got me on Saturday, and then now you got me again. So, yeah. Nightbot is being nice. Hey, it's working, but I'm not using a Cintiq anymore. You gotta change it, Kevin. That's funny. I thought it was adjusted, but I don't know. Who knows? You know what? Kevin told me that I should start earlier, and I was like, yeah. I'll start earlier. because we missed a lot of art challenge submissions. But then I saw the clock and my brain went like, yeah, it's 2:40. I'll start soon. This is the usual time. And then I realized like, wait, no, I have to, if we are starting at 2:50, like he wanted me to start at 2:50. And then I was like, wait, that means I have to let everybody know that I'm going live at 2:40. So it was like 2:47 or whenever you guys see it on Discord, and I realized like, oh, whoops. I should have started like right now. So, yeah. Maybe we'll just go a little longer. It's fine. Yeah. 4 or 6 arms. We'll get to that. So I came up with a really quick drawing. As you can see, we're going to be doing a prey mantis type of, I don't know, warrior character. Some of the people, well, actually it was just Kevin, Vin, and Broken Wings who are giving me ideas for what to draw. And originally I kind of wanted to do a bumblebee, but then I'm like, I don't know what shape to give the bumblebee. So I'm going to be using a prey mantis. Are you going to be using cartoon? So Quinn, you left right as we were like joking about this, but I actually don't have the software on me. I didn't have time to like download it. But even if I did download it, I didn't have time to check out how to use it. So I actually also don't know how to use it. But I was thinking of maybe for the next upcoming stream, I am going to be animating a quadruped. And I think maybe it might be easier to demonstrate Cartoon Animator 5 as like a newbie to that software with the quadruped, because I feel like that would cut the time a lot. Yeah. No bees. You're okay with praying mantises, but not bees. That's so strange. Yeah. So maybe we'll give Cartoon Animator a shot with the quadruped, because I think that'd be kind of cool. But we'll jump right into it, because I do want to start a little bit earlier. So let me just get everything ready, and then we'll do the usual rigmarole and get started. Yeah. Okay, so hello everybody and welcome to our stream. Glad you guys could make it. And if you don't know who we are Wing Canvas, a YouTube channel where we make art tutorial videos on tips, tricks, and drawing advice to better help our fellow art nerds in this art community of ours. Our mission at Wing Canvas is to make art education easily accessible to everyone, so be sure to tune in live for free lessons every Saturday and Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And just a little shout out as well. If you guys missed it, we did have a special stream on Friday. The VOD is up, and on there I actually show my face. So if you guys were always curious, like, oh, you know, you see my PNGTuber, but you don't know what I actually look like, and you're curious, I guess there's that. But the other incentive is we also teamed up with Reallusion, who did a really great demo of Cartoon Animator 5. So if you guys are ever interested in animation and curious as to a different way of doing animation, that is a great stream to check out. And we had some giveaways on that stream as well, so, or announcement type of giveaways. So check it out if you're interested. But for those who didn't know, we did do a special stream on Friday that is a little bit different from our usual Saturday and Sunday streams. So definitely give it a look, see if you guys are interested. Yeah. And so continuing on with our intro, if you are an art nerd too, be sure to check out the links to our social media groups in the description below. And check out our website for our class offerings, where you can get critique, guidance, and encouragement from our instructors, because we're not just a YouTube channel, we're a school of illustration. And I also want to personally thank our incredible Patreon and YouTube members who support us in making free art education content possible. Members get access to tons of perks like exclusive chats with our creators, weekly live critiques on Discord, class recordings, digital art working files from our streams, and discounts on live programs that have a limited amount of spots. So if you want to help support the channel or accelerate your learning, consider becoming a member. And with that being said, we're going to jump into our stream. So again, welcome everybody to the stream. Hope everybody's doing well and having a good weekend, enjoying themselves. The weather here in Toronto is, we're gonna have like a 20-degree like for the next 4 days, which is insane for an October. I feel like it gets warmer and warmer every year, which is really odd, but I mean, the weather's nice. Yeah, it's so weird. I think I saw, what, tomorrow it's going to be 24 degrees? It's crazy. October, 24. That's so bizarre. But yeah, we're going to get started. And the reason why we're starting a little bit earlier than usual, than you guys are used to, is because we had Thanksgiving weekend, and then apparently Jessie forgot to do a little bit of the art challenge shout out. I mean, nothing against that. She came up with a really great Junji Ito drawing, so, you know, all the time needed for it. But it means that I have to do extra shout outs, so it's gonna be awesome. Gonna highlight, I think, how many do I have? You guys should be able to see it. Let's see. Look at all this. Look at all these group layers. That's how many people I'm gonna be shouting out today. That's like 10. Did I highlight like 10? I highlighted like 9 people. That's a lot. So we're gonna start with this one. And if you guys didn't know, every month we have a art challenge, but this one's a little bit different. It's a little bit special. Every week, I think Kevin or Vin kind of reveals what the daily challenges are. So if you guys really want to push yourself every day, there's a special challenge associated with that day, and it only gets revealed every week. So this way you guys are stuck with those challenges, and then you get to work on it as it gets revealed. And then if you guys are curious as to what those prompts are, simply just go to the Discord channel, and if you scroll all the way down, I'm looking at my own, but if you scroll all the way down and you go to Art Challenge, I believe Kevin pins the schedule. So if you go to Wingtober and then you go to pinned messages, you should be able to see the day-by-day plan, the game plan for the themes. So like, for example, yesterday was Midnight Masquerade, and then Friday was like cosplay ball, and then this week is going to be revealed soon, I'm assuming. But yeah, we're gonna go over people's pieces that they did for the overall month in general. So I didn't pick from any specific week or day. I just kind of look through them, see which ones look cool, and then gonna give a little shout out. Do it after stream. Oh, Kevin, the torture. So yeah, we're gonna start with that, and the first one is a nice simple one by Galena. I try to find ones that were a little bit different. I try to pay attention to the names as well, so that we kind of give highlights to people who don't usually post too often. But I really like this one because this one's a little bit different from what you would expect from Halloween. So I'm gonna see what Galena said. This one was more of a day one autumn foliage. Added some pumpkins and some leaves to it, and I picked this one because I really like the vibe. It's really cozy and warm, and a lot of usage of blues and greens, which is, I feel like, not too typical of Halloween, but there's still some Halloween aspects to it. So I really like this. It was a little change of pace and a nice comforting one to start off with before we get into some more weirder Halloween themed type of drawings. So Galena, great job. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but Galena, great job. And then the next one is by Chi of Many Worlds, which this is an insane drawing. Like, this cat looks so this cat looks so, like, I don't know, so poised, so righteous. But then the rendering, oh my goodness, done so well. And the skulls are really cool looking too. Very, very neat. Yeah, great color scheme and everything. Great job. Chi of Many Worlds. Awesome black cat themed drawing. I believe that's the theme. Let me scroll to the post. Or maybe they didn't say anything. Let me see. Yeah, no prompt, so I'm assuming this is just for the black cat prompt. Yeah. So that was Chi of Many Worlds. Great drawing, great painting. And then the next one, I love the jump that I had, where it's like this one, and then we go to something really simple. And I just love this. Super simple, very cute, Pretty adorable. And this one's done by Plush. And for those who know, there's an ongoing joke that Kevin loves for me, which is that I love shoes, even though I do not collect shoes. Even though he thinks that I have a massive collection of shoes, I do not. But I love drawing shoes, and I really like the shoes on this one. I really like how it's drawn, and it just matches the vibe of this one really well. So I really like this one. Very simple, straightforward, but super, super cute. I'm always talking about shoes. I talk about shoes because I like drawing shoes. So, you know, there's a difference. I don't collect shoes, though. I know nothing about shoes, trust me. Okay, so the next one is by Den. So great job on this one. I really love almost the scratch art approach to this, and a little bit of like the block printing aesthetic on this one. Really cool. And then I love this drop shadow that you added to the painting as well. Really cool atmosphere, very cool aesthetic and tone and texture to this. So I really love this. Very straightforward, but very evocative, very striking of an image. Can't go wrong with deep red with blacks, obviously. So great job here, Den. Love this bug painting. Very appropriate for, I guess, today as well. And then the next one is by the drawing is Undead Glamour, but it's by Boxboy number 2. I saw a lot of drawings posted by Boxboy, so I had to pick and choose which one, but I really like this one. I like the pose, the drawing style of this. I like the little glitter specks, splatters that are happening across the drawing, so really cool stuff. Love the design, and yeah, very striking image as well. Yeah, Josh is wearing 5 pairs of shoes right now, simultaneously. Yeah, exactly. 5 pairs of shoes at the same time. Okay, so the next one is by Doodles. This one, I believe the prompt was like handmade costume, I think. Let me check. Yeah, DIY-er. So it's supposed to be a tablecloth and a broom and some boots, and you have yourself a perfect costume, is what Doodles said for the caption of this drawing. And I think why I picked this is because it's really well drawn. I love the shapes and rounded nature of it, but it really just captures the spirit of like when you're a kid and you're trying to come up with a costume yourself. You just find what's around and you just come up with something simple. So yeah, great drawing here. Love the expression. Love the way the broom is drawn too, the shape of it. And yeah, nice and simple, dynamic, very expressive. Good job, Doodles. And then on to the next one. We're zooming by these 9 pieces. This is by Lycan Arts. I don't know if you wanted me to maybe like crop out your background, but I wanted to include a traditional drawing. Yes, Lycan Arts, I know you're here in the chat, so awesome piece. But yeah, I love the drawing of it. I just went pumpkin picking or apple picking like 2 weeks ago, or was it 2 weeks ago? On Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving. So this really looks like what the pumpkin patch looks like. So it's really kind of, it gives me flashbacks to when I went pumpkin patch picking and there were like so little pumpkins. I'm guessing they sell them all to Walmart before they let the mass public go pick them. But yeah, there's not a lot. But this was really good. I just love the tone and atmosphere. Gray skies, empty pumpkin patch, but like there's like a few strewn about the field, and yeah, nice coat, jacket, and everything. I love it. You're so hard on yourself, Lycan. And then the next one is by Twisted Lane. I believe this one is the theme of Masquerade Ball. By the way, let me know if the music's too loud. I know for this track in particular, it's a little louder, so I might turn it down a little bit. But yeah, this one is Masquerade Ball, and let's see. Twisted Lane says, Undead Glam Masquerade started this on Sunday. When the prompt was revealed, meet the zombie couple Maxine and Julius. They are in love, but he still guards his heart, and she never fully lets her mask slip. Wow, look at that. That's a cool description. I like that. Holds his heart close and he's literally holding his heart, so I really like that. That's really cool. Oh, and her mask that's really gross now that I see it. It's still attached to her face. Jeez. Okay. I like the idea though. That's a really cool concept. Great job, Twisted Lane. This is definitely a very twisted piece. And then last but not least, we of course have Oh, we have two more. We have one done by Evie. I love this drawing of this character. So dynamic. It's so cool. Love how it's just a very simple black and gray tone kind of drawing. Not too many no crazy colors or anything, but those are the types of drawings that I also love doing myself. So yeah, I love this. This turned out so great. Oh, it's people's like sonas. Oh, okay, yeah. Because I wasn't too sure because she showed a like reference on the side of another character, and I was like, oh, it's like a fan art drawing, I guess, of someone else's character. But yeah, no, it's really cool. She drew our sonas. Yeah, loves the single tones. Hey, someone who does what I love to do too, just single tones. Don't have to worry about colors. I don't want to worry about colors. Drawing is hard enough already, you know? I had to be nice to Evie to compliment this. Why, do you usually bully Evie? Dropping in to say hi. Hello, Shadow Beans. Well, glad you're able to drop by. And then obviously, last but not least, we got our amazing mod, Vin. So I did give Vin a quick critique last night for her Coraline drawing, but awesome drawing in general anyways. Like, this was for the prompt of Black Cat, but the drawing of Coraline's awesome. I just realized now, you gave her the brown roots. Is that like how it is in the movie? I never thought of that, because yeah, her parents both have black and dark brown hair. So did she dye her hair blue? Because that would make sense. Unless you did that more of like for, I don't know, lighting effect or something. But it got me thinking now is like, wait, is Coraline's hair supposed to be like dyed blue? Like it's not naturally blue? But I guess she dyed it. I mean, it makes sense. It does kind of like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, but great pose, awesome jacket, awesome pose. I just, I don't know why I didn't realize it, because I did critique this last night, but you gave one of the eyes a button. I don't know why that didn't click with me that you gave her a button eye. That's a cool, really nice touch. I gotta watch Coraline. I feel like every Halloween I watch some kind of scary movie, and Coraline was one of them, but now I kind of want to do it. Usually I watch like maybe Breakfast Club when it's November time, or like fall, like October, fall time. I know that's not a scary movie, but Breakfast Club is such a November, end of October type of movie as well. But yeah, okay, well, that's everybody's piece. Thank you everyone for submitting, and if you guys are interested in it, there's still one more week of the art challenge up, and if again you are curious as to what the prompts are for each day, you don't have to, of course, draw every single one of them, but if you do, that's great. But if you are curious, Kevin posts them and pins them in the challenge chat itself. It's called Wingtober. So again, if you go down to Community Creates in our public Discord channel, excuse me, and then you go there, you'll see art challenges, and then if you click art challenges and you go all the way to the bottom, you'll see Wingtober, and if you click on that and then go to pinned messages, you should see it. So maybe I'll just show a bit here. You should see the pinned messages, and then let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Here it is. So if you click it, you should see all the prompts if you guys are curious. So yeah, hope you guys submit some more. We'll give you a shout out on every stream, hopefully. So yeah, you guys have, actually you have 2 more weeks until October is done. You got this week and then a little bit of next week. So you guys have a lot of time. Can't wait to see what you guys submit. And let us see next week. After stream, you got 2 more hours before you get to see it. October don't end. I saw this like really funny meme for Lord of the Rings. It's when they're storming Gondor. Is it Gondor? No. Helm's Deep. It's when they're storming Helm's Deep and Aragorn's like, how much time do you need? And it's like, as much time as possible, and it's like Christmas people trying to barge into Helm's Deep. I guess if you've never watched Lord of the Rings, it's not going to make much sense, but I thought it was funny. It's just Christmas people trying to take over Halloween before Halloween's had its time to shine. In November, featuring Inktober prom. Oh, nice, nice. She's waking up. Yeah, exactly. Mariah Carey's waking up. Oh, it's dropped. Let's all take a look at it together. I'll put it here in case people are curious. Oh, I just realized, Kevin, you blocked out the last week. You're so cheeky. What the? You can see a little bit of it. What is this? Yes, we peer pressured him. People who write after 4th of July go straight to... That's crazy. Who's doing that? Okay, let's see. You got Haunted Chocolates. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, this one's all treat themed. Oh, you know what? That's really cool. You themed each week. That's nice. I just realized that. That's cool. So I guess next week is Jack-o'-lantern. That's nice. You can see a little bit of it. What does this say? Skeptical Squash. This something gourd. I'm guessing that's a gourd. I'm trying to spoil it before it's officially revealed. I mean, it's pretty good. I like these. I like these punny names. Josh figured one out, can you? Yeah, make it a game. Okay, so we'll get started on the actual topic of the theme. Josh is leaking things. Exactly. I am leaking. I have Christmas things right now. That's wild. That's too soon, in my opinion. Right after 4th of July, I feel like November is the appropriate time to start putting up Christmas things. I don't know about right after 4th of July. You Americans and your 4th of Julys. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing a praying mantis type of character for our multi-limbed stream, and I'm gonna do a little bit of the design first, and then we'll do a quick kind of animation with this character. But I kind of wanted a warrior type of praying mantis, so I looked up some photos of praying mantis. I'm not a huge bug guy. Kevin was making fun of me because it's like, why'd you put bug as one of the options when you don't like bugs? And I was like, I kind of was not expecting people to pick bug to win. I was thinking something else would win. So we tried bending the voting poll to sea creatures instead of bugs, because it was neck and neck. It's 31% bug and then 29% sea creatures, and I'm like, dang it. Oh well, I guess I'm doing a bug. I mean, bugs are cool though, so we'll do a bug. It's fine. We just did bugs yesterday. I know, but you know, this will be a different bug. You know, this will be a cool bug. You know, like Jesse did a creepy Junji Ito style bug. I'm gonna do a cool bug. So yeah, okay. Also, don't mind this middle one. I was not intending that, but we're gonna go and draw our bug warrior. Let me see. Oh, okay. I don't know if I'll have time to do the mandibles, so I'm gonna try to simplify. People in the crit last night were making fun of me and saying like, he says he's gonna keep it simple, but we all know Josh, he's not gonna keep it simple, and that's probably true. I'm already quite liking this, so we'll see how simplified I can make this bug character. Sea creature got there. No, really? Okay, I actually wanted to do aviary as well, but sea creature was the closest thing, so I threw in my vote for aviary and seeing if I could sway it, but it did not work. Let's see. What is the percentage right now? All 31, 32. Who voted for bug again? Yo, that number percentage went up. Somebody here voted for bug. I mean, we're doing bug already anyways, so it doesn't matter. Somebody heard me saying that I don't like bugs and they voted for bugs. This kind of looks like a choker, but I'm trying to draw the segmented part of this guy. So I don't know. Yeah, and I also know praying mantises, they're pretty much sticks, but I kind of want to give him that I don't know if anybody's ever watched Stoked before. I'm giving him the Stoked bod. It was a Canadian animated show. I quite liked it, but I don't it didn't last very long. But I'm giving my praying mantis the Stoked bod. The very wide chest and then the very thin abdomen for my praying mantis. That's the bod I'm giving it. The style I'm going for. Bugs are neat. Bugs are neat. I think bugs are cool. They're high in protein. Yeah, exactly. It was me. I like bugs. Dang it, Quinn. Okay, let's see how the arms, bug arms are also weird. I mean, I guess the nice thing is like they're very easily segmented. It's not like human arms, which are very organic. So sometimes it's hard to keep track of where things should go. I'm actually thinking maybe I treat this like the rooster one, where I focus a bit more on just the drawing, and then at the end I add in like some animation afterwards. But I don't know, we'll see. Also really like how praying mantis has these almost like scythes on their claws, so that's really cool. I like that. They're like farmers, you know, those farmer scythes or whatever they are. It was 16, but instead of mall, it was a beach. Yeah, yeah. Prayer stance builds your pectoral. Yeah, they were surfers. Not as good as 16, but Stoked was still fun. Yeah. It's from okay, but 16 was big enough that it played in America too, right? I thought 16 was also played on American networks as well. Or at least I thought it was. Okay, so the direction that I kind of wanted for the body is actually more of like a centaur body. So the upper half is upright, and then the lower half is kind of like a horse, and then the legs will be attached like maybe here, something like that, something like this. Man, I want to draw it, but I think I have art block again. No, syndicated. I thought it was. I thought 16 was everywhere, but it's like Total Drama Island might be a bit bigger than 16, I think, but I might be wrong. Any Americans, can you confirm? Did you guys have 16 play on your American TV networks? Can any American confirm? Okay, I'm gonna put the leg here. The legs are so thin. I just watched like what is it? Mission Impossible, and now I have the line, I can neither confirm nor deny of such details. That's how it feels like. Asking if you guys know what 16 is as Americans. Can any American here confirm the existence of 16? Hey. Got some front legs. You need to set aside what's blocking you and get inspiration elsewhere. Boom. Wait, hold up. Kevin's just like, no, you do not have art block. Push art block away. Spider centaur, see no art block. Yeah, do that. Just draw a bug. Draw a bug with me, Quinn. American, please confirm the existence of 16. Never heard of it. Okay, but you guys have heard of Total Drama Island, right? That was definitely on American TV channels. For sure, I feel like you guys would know about Total Drama Island. But 16 I can kind of see if you guys didn't have that. But for sure, Total Drama Island. Let me see. The leg would be maybe... No, it would be here. Let's see. Back here. And it'd be over here. Maybe. Something like this. Pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Quite like this design. I realized I drew the legs more like horses' legs than a praying mantis's legs. Okay, and then we gotta give him that awesome, like, cape. Oh, wait, these legs hook in at the bottom. Okay, actually, Quinn, wait, this is a great... So, Quinn yesterday showed, she was doing a werewolf type of drawing, and she was kind of struggling with the design of it, and I was like, oh, you just look for references and then have the inspiration from the references inspire your design of the character. So this is what I mean by it. Here, let me show you what I found. It's an image from Wikipedia. Sorry, Quinn, sorry for putting you on the spot, but this is an image that I was looking at. And while I'm doing the drawing of the praying mantis, like my own version, I'm also looking at like this image for ideas as to how the anatomy works. So things I'm noticing is like, oh, how long the body is. But then I also realized like, oh, wait, the back leg actually curves down and then swoops back upwards. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do the same thing, but for my own character. Because originally the legs were coming out from the side, but then from the image, I realized that it actually swoops down more. So maybe the back leg could be here too. And then the body seems like it could be a lot bit longer. I'm going to actually make the body shorter. So this is where you kind of go back and forth between what's real and what's your own creative decisions. So because I want the body to feel more like a centaur, I'm actually going to keep the body, like the lower thorax, I think it's thorax, right, short, but I'll have the wing over here be longer. So it's more like a cape and more of like a, I don't know, like a clothing piece rather than something that's like super anatomically accurate to a praying mantis. What is this vote? Who just put who put this vote here? It literally has one option. I wanna be famous. Purple cat in my comic for Anthros and my hero background. Yeah, there's so much to do. Are you still doing an Alex Ross study? Yo, that's crazy. For those who don't know, I did a drawing foundations class that I think I posted, or Quinn, were you in it? And the project was an Alex Ross study. That was from like half a year ago. This was before summer started. So, Quinn, you're still working on it? You know what? Respect. I respect that. You were in it. Okay, it's been a while. You can't blame me if I don't remember. But yeah. I'm getting free demo right now. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't count if I just heard it. Like, you've never heard of 16 or Total Drama Island, but you're hearing it now? No, then it doesn't count, obviously. You gotta know a bit of it beforehand. You need to watch good Canadian televisions then, Vin. What did we have, Kevin? Okay, I had parental block on YTV, so I didn't get to watch a lot of Canadian shows, but I do know of 16, Total Drama Island, Stoked. But what else was there? I don't remember. Yes, blame the American. Yeah, that's right. How could you Americans not know Canadian TV shows? We know all of your TV shows. How do you not know ours? How dare you? Okay. I don't think you understand the scale of all my whips. Parental block on YTV. Yeah, I had parental block on YTV. It was wild times. That's why I never grew up watching Avatar. I only watched Avatar in university. Like, The Last Airbender. Like, I saw clips and bits and pieces here and there, but I had to watch it after it all showed up. All our shows about delicious maple syrup. That's crazy. That is true, though. We like joking about our maple syrups. I will not deny that. Now I think I'm gonna take away this choke collar type thing. I think I'm just gonna have it be his neck. Let me see. I'm trying to find a photo of a praying mantis from. It's weird. No one takes a photo of a praying mantis from the front. Every photo that I find of a praying mantis is from the side, and even if it's from the front, the focus is on the head, and I can't tell what the body looks like. And as I'm scrolling down, I'm getting more and more horrified by the photos. It's like a scare. It's like, what kind of image is going to show up if I keep scrolling down on Google? And then some like weird photo shows up, and it's like, you know? It's like, oh my goodness, it's horrifying. Yeah. Let's do maybe something like this. Oh, totally spies. Yeah. Oh, Ruby Gloom. Ruby Gloom was good. Yeah. Wild Kratts. What's that? If I see a photo, I might know what it is. Let me see. Wild Kratts. Oh, wait. This was Canadian? Aren't they, I thought they were American, though. Like the Kratt brothers? Zaboomafoo? Wasn't that American? I always thought that was American. Avatar was blocked? Yeah, it was blocked. It's crazy. Everyone knows Wild Kratts. Gravity Falls is a cover show. Gravity Falls is great. Love it. It's Canadian. Really? Oh, I did not know that. I did not know it was Canadian. Oh, it is Canada. Wait, what? No. Just says debuted in Canada. I always thought PBS was American. Is it? Isn't it? I'm surprised that it's Canadian. Actually, that's mind blowing. Oh, in part by PBS. I bit off way more than I chewed. Shh, we don't talk about it. It's owned by CBC Kids. Oh, okay. I did not know that the Kratts were Canadian, or like the show was Canadian. That's kind of neat. Okay, yeah. This is okay. This is a little bit. This is a bit crazy of a piece. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do so that we can animate something from it is I'm just gonna have this guy jump. I was talking about this with like the critique group last night, and I was like, oh, I'll just I can't think of words right now. Hold up. Oh yeah, I'll just animate this mantis like jumping or something. But we'll see. 16 Wait, what? Oh, did I lock? Might have locked. Oh, it did lock. Okay. I was like, why is it the exact same proportions? It doesn't make it. Oh my goodness, what happened? It made my mantis big, wide boy. Okay, I'm just gonna resize canvas then. Okay, there we go. I think I'm gonna start with this drawing over here. I'm just gonna. I think the drawing is good enough for what I want. I'm just gonna have my guy jump across the screen, and we're not gonna do anything fancy because we don't really have the time for it. But yeah. Our mantis warrior character. Let's see. I feel like this is something that I would have drawn like as a kid. It's like, yeah, cool mantis soldier character, and I'm gonna give his claws like these massive claws. It'll be sick. Doesn't need words. Wait, what? Weird question, but can you draw Sonic in 30 seconds? I don't know, maybe. I don't think I have the time right now to attempt it, but maybe. What do you use instead of digital? Don't even have a tablet, so no. Wait, what? Do you need a good tablet to draw? Oh, no, you don't need a good tablet. I think you can. I started off traditional first, so yeah. Yeah, I had a student one time for animation camp, animated the entire sequence with her finger. She had Procreate on her phone, and she was animating on her phone with a finger, I think. And I was like, what? Why? Why would you do that? Okay, wait, where's my mouse? Okay. We'll go 50, starting at 1, as usual. Do blank. Expand this. Okay, on 1, duplicate. Great. Okay. Do I have onion skin? Okay, I do have onion skin on. Nice. We're gonna have our praying mantis guy. Rough drawing. But yeah, this is gonna be how it goes. If you liked Martin over Chris, consider yourself an like Chris Martin. Oh wait, you mean the Crowd Brothers? I was like, Chris Martin? Why would I want Martin over Chris? Like from Coldplay, Chris Martin? But you mean like the Crowd Brothers, Martin and Chris? People just throw out what they want to see instructors try to draw in 30 seconds. I was a humble finger artist. Maybe we should try that. I do like that. Get like a time crunch. What about just for animating? I've seen drawing pads. I forgot the name of it, but I start like Wacom? Yeah, that's probably the famous one that everybody knows. Okay, I kind of want the body to hunch down over here. I actually want the the reason why we're doing a multi-limbed animated sequence is to show you I guess the tricky part of trying to manage a lot of parts all at the same time. So this is also kind of why I picked the praying mantis, is because the praying mantis has very distinct sections to it. And what I want to do is I want the legs to push the body up, and the legs to push the bottom thorax part up, and then the body's going to hunch down, and then the legs are also going to push up too. So I kind of want this motion here with the body. So we're going to push this body down. Push it down a little bit. And then the body is going to start hunching over. Actually, maybe the body should hunch this way. I kind of want it to look like a spring. So that's kind of what I wanted. I don't know if, like, mechanically, if this is possible for a grasshopper to do this, but I think this would be kind of neat. Yeah, and then the legs bend. So the tricky part about, and if you guys watched the animated special stream from Friday, this is something that I actually mentioned to Gary, which was that when you're animating, some of the most annoying things to try to animate are when you have multiple elements to it. So characters with multiple legs, characters with maybe dangling like headpieces or jewelry. A great example is one from Legend of Korra, the Empress, from book 3, I believe. She has this like crown with like jewelry hanging down from the crown, and the animators hated it because it was like you got to draw every single bit from it, and it becomes really annoying because you have to keep track of every single dangling part. And so usually when it comes to animation, animating multiple things is really annoying, which is why we're doing it for our stream. Because we love just putting me through the ringer and just seeing like if I can pull it off. So that's what we're gonna try to do, and we're gonna try to do it with a character that I literally just designed in like a few minutes and see if I could pull it off. So I'm kind of just blocking it quickly. I want to just get a feel for what I can have this character do. Okay, so we're gonna have the arms bend, and this will be kind of reminiscent of like the jumping stream. So if you guys didn't know, I did a stream where I animated a character jumping. This was like a while ago, but in that one, you do want to keep in mind of like the springy nature of the character. So that's what I'm trying to do here, is get a feel for the spring-like nature. Okay, so yeah, and then we're just gonna have the character jump forward. Maybe I'll have like one. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna block it in right now. I just want the character hunched down. I might later on, if we have time to clean it up, I'm gonna have him lunge even lower as like a breakdown, and then we'll go and jump into the actual jumping pose, like to connect the jumping pose. But because right now we only have about like an hour and 15 minutes, I do just want to get the praying mantis jumping forwards. So very quick, we're gonna do some stretching and maybe some slight smearing effect. Let's see, how far do I want this to go? Maybe the body's like here, something like this. And the arm, maybe the arm can be like this. Actually, this is why I kind of designed the praying mantis with a triangular head. Because it's like cooler, but then also it can convey a bit more speed in the design of the character. And I don't want the character to be completely flat or else it loses a little bit of its dimensions. But, let me see. I want to still make sure that everything connects and works with each other. Sorry, I'm getting a little focused, so if I'm missing some chat, you'll have to forgive me, but I'll take a look at it when I can. Just had to bully Clint into productivity real quick. What happened? What is going on? I drew my PFP with my finger. I mean, you know, if drawing with your finger works, definitely go for it. What's your favorite anime? Oh, I'm like thinking if I could even say it. It's not bad or anything, but Eureka 7's a good one. That one's an old one though. I don't think Eureka 7 holds up quite as it did before, but Eureka 7 was my first ever anime that I finished, like, completely on my own. That one's a good one. Here's the funny thing. I know that on Mal, like my anime list, was it Full Metal Alchemist. I don't know why that name just did not pop up in my head. Full Metal Alchemist is like was #1 for a long time. I never watched Full Metal Alchemist as an anime. I only read it. So I was gonna say like, oh, I heard Full Metal Alchemist is good, but I don't know if it's actually good because I never watched it. But I did read it, and it is good. So I guess that's a good one to start with too. If you want like shonen, like a good shonen piece. I did hear that good old FMA is really good. So there is that. Okay, I'm just trying to make this guy move as quick as I can. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the motion of it. I might have made him too long. I don't know. Let me see. Josh likes anime above all. Okay, well, Haikyuu is really good. I do like Haikyuu. Yeah, if you like sports, Haikyuu is a solid one. Trying to think. You know what's a great classic anime? Pokemon. Can't go wrong with Pokemon. Yeah. No, but Haikyuu, I actually have never watched Pokemon. Oh, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is not bad either. Like, yeah, Demon Slayer is good. That's a solid one too. FMA, Demon Slayer, Haikyuu. But if you guys want some mecha, Eureka 7 is a good one. That's on the soundtrack. If I had to say like the perfect opening and ending combination, it's Eureka 7. That's the best one. All the songs in that series is a banger. It's so good. Oh my goodness. As if on the isekai, no, okay, I've also never watched a single isekai just because of all the what I've heard about it. I've not checked out a single isekai. I'm actually going to shrink this down a bit, I think. I want to be able to get this guy to jump a bit of a longer distance. I mean, you know what? Like, it might be that it is better, but I will always have a love for Eureka 7, so you cannot change my opinion and my stance on Eureka 7's opening and ending as well. Those are bangers. This is so good. Storyteller? Oh my goodness. When he drops the board and it starts surfing. and storytellers playing, or story writer, not storyteller, story writer. Oh, it's so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, but here's the funny thing. I knew about Eureka 7 because of YTV, because my TV had this weird glitch where for some reason at a certain point in time it stopped blocking YTV and I could watch some stuff. So that's how I was able to watch like Naruto and a little bit of Inuyasha every now and then, Gundam Seed, and Eureka 7. So I could see some of it. I haven't seen Digimon. I wanted to watch Digimon, but then my YTV was blocked, so I can never watch Digimon. YTV is the Canadian kind of kids channel. Yeah. And you'll watch it. I don't know. I haven't touched any anime since Jujutsu Kaisen, so I don't have time to watch anything. Okay. Worst anime hands down. I feel like that's hard because if it's bad, I just am not gonna watch it. You know? So it's hard to not have one. Wait, I have seen an isekai? Which one's an isekai? Oh, Digimon! Is Digimon considered an isekai? I guess it kind of is, right? Start watching it because it's such a rabbit hole. He hasn't even played. Okay, I just was not in my wheelhouse at the time, okay? I've heard great things. Great things about isekai, about Undertale. It's just I've not had the chance to go watch it. Okay, we're gonna have. I also want this grass. Okay, it might not make any sense, but I do want this praying mantis to kind of stop itself, like hold the brakes. You know, does it make any sense, physics-wise, to have the body do this? It does not, but I do not care that it does not physically make any sense, but we're doing it anyways. This praying mantis is going to stop itself part way through, and it's going to stop itself kind of here. This stream just turned into anime. Basically. It's gonna be here, and yes, my drawing is getting messier and messier because I just want to get the momentum down. Who needs physics? This is art. Exactly. I will play Undertale eventually, just not anytime soon. I have so many games I need to play, so it's not possible, Quinn, but I will play it eventually. One day it will happen. Lowly mod. Inuyasha is an isekai. Wait, it is? I thought it was just, I don't know, like a regular shonen. Yeah, Digimon, I feel like Digimon sounds like an isekai now that I say it. You should make a proper character sheet in a future stream. Yeah, I take so long to draw. Yes, I don't have time to watch that. I need to watch. You're making good time though. Yeah. We have so much to teach you about anime. Okay, you make it sound like I don't watch anime. I have watched anime. It's just that I'm very picky about what I watch. He has to play Wing Canvas' new game first before anything else. Okay, and then he also, my character also needs to have a stop. So lunge off the screen too. So beforehand, the was it the angle of the? Oh wait, no, it's not that. Was the angle of it was like down here to prep for the jump, and then moves this way, and then it has to stop itself as it's braking. So the legs kind of need to be in the same spot. So somewhere here. So I guess the body is actually closer to like here. And legs are gonna be up. And then the body is gonna be way back. Way back. Actually, no, it's stopping its boom. Oh, okay, no, the body needs to lean forward. I'm gonna have the body lean forward. So we get some whiplash going. But let me see the head. I feel like I just drew him bigger. We are gonna have some insane head or insane proportion adjustments that are gonna be needed afterwards. Insane head whiplash. I feel your pain clearing none of the good ones. Bro is not dash cams. There's jokes. Okay. Why is this one here? Get out of here. Where's that from? I feel like that's somewhere. Get out of here, ghost. Can anyone tell me where that's from? That's from somewhere. Get out of here, ghost. Jump. This would be a sick race in a video game. What? Okay, I definitely drew this way too big. Yeah, model sheet would have been good for this one. That's why we draw the first frame really, really well. So when Kevin posts it on Instagram and social media, we have a first frame that looks good. And it's like, oh, okay, well, there's something here. Make a video game in a stream alongside their pandas. Wait, Kevin, did you ever play WoW before? I've never played WoW because, you know, parents, they're gonna block YTV. They're gonna block WoW. He's not wrong. Exactly. Yeah. I did a long time ago. Man, you had no childhood. I did have a childhood. It's called what did I do? Actually, I don't remember what I did as a kid. Josh, you did. I had a childhood. Stop it. I had a childhood. I'm trying to remember now what I did. Okay, I had YTV. YTV was not completely blocked. It's just that... Sorry, I'm like looking at the frames. Oh, okay, hold up a sec. Okay, I didn't have it blocked all the time. So like, it was only when in certain times of the day. So let me clarify. When YTV was blocked, it was blocked on certain times of the day. So it was not always blocked. Let's see. Oh, this is so confusing. My brain. Let me see. It would be... Oh, okay. It would be down first. And then here. That's why it looked strange. I was like, what is up with the praying mantis's legs? It's because it goes up. It would go down, up, and then back down. So many bits and pieces. Okay. And then we have to have the body lunge forward a little bit. So, okay, wait, yeah. So, some parts during the day would not be blocked. So, like, you know, on Saturday or Sunday when YTV would play movies, that's when it wasn't blocked. So I still gotta watch things, guys. My YTV was not completely blocked. I gotta watch, like, you know, Mrs. Doubtfire and Elf and was it like the other movies, you know, Beetlejuice and whatnot. So exactly. See, I had a childhood, guys. And then later on, I was able to like watch stuff still. But like as a kid, yeah, I don't know. I don't really remember too much what I did. Like did some stuff. Okay, and then he's gonna, our praying mantis guy is gonna look back. Very cool. Goes. It's like he's reining in the legs. You know. Yeah, I got way smaller. Oh, actually, it's not that small. Okay, what did I... Okay, this one, I'm gonna lower the legs. Some stuff. I did some stuff. Which province you're in? Are parents different just depending on which province they're in? No, I think it was just like my parents were more protective. Oh, whoops, what did I press? I think they were just more protective at that time, so a lot of stuff was just blocked out that maybe the average kid would be able to get access to. I just did not have access to those things. Okay. Just gonna space this out like a lot. And I just want to play it just to see. It should like kind of work. It's not gonna work like super well, but we'll see how it goes. Also, this is like in the span of... Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, in a way it kind of works because bugs do kind of move in a very frantic way, so you know, I got something here. It's not too bad. Oh, what happened? Oh no, critter crashed on me. No, I didn't save. Oh no. No. Dang it. Whoops. This is cool. Yeah, this is cool. It's fine. Let's see how much of it is saved. Let's see. Oh, sweet. Hey, okay, I didn't lose anything. Nice. Look at that. Critters got my back. See, guys, nothing to worry about. Dang, no anime stream. I love this program. I mean, it kind of worked, so it's fine. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna clear cache and Yeah, you know, this is not too bad. So, I do want to say, for like a multiple limb, the tricky part is keeping track of the multiple limbs, but I think it's like having a clear idea as what you want first. So, the two arms, I am treating them like human arms, like, you know, these arms over here. They're nothing over here. There's nothing really special about them. Treating them just like any other arm. The tricky part, though, with multi-limbed characters is understanding like what part is going to be legs. Like if you're doing a centaur, then it's going to be more horse related. And because my bug character is in the stance of a horse, but is jumping and moving like more of like a bug, then I'm treating the motion and the movement of it closer to a bug than it would be of a horse. And so when I'm animating and thinking about and planning the motion for this, I am considering like how all these limbs are going to be interacting with each other. So that's why in the beginning I was saying that the back legs are going to be pushing up so that the body can hunch down, and then it pushes the lower legs down and the body can hunch more. Beautiful goes unheard in British. Wait, am I not? Do you not hear me? Wait, are you guys saying muting for another thing? You guys can still hear me, right? Oh yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, so like that is how I'm considering all the multiple limbs in general, but it's just more to juggle in a sense. Oh, Eevee is me. Oh, dang, I'm being muted by Eevee? That's crazy. No, but for multiple limbs, it's pretty much the same as with like human limbs. It's just that you have to juggle more because you're animating either an extra limb, 2 extra limbs, 3, however many you decide to add. But it's having a clear idea as to what the motion is going to be, what type of movement type that the anim or your creature or character has. Is it more closer to that of like a horse? Is it going to be closer to that of like, I don't know, an insect or like a bear? That will kind of dictate how it's moving. So that's how I'm thinking about multiple limbs. It's just you have to juggle a little bit more and you have to consider what different parts of the legs are going to be doing what. So in this case, it was just like, oh, the back legs are pushing down and then it's jumping forwards, and that's kind of it. So it's not too much to juggle on my end, but yeah. Have you heard or seen 16, or are you a heathen? Please tell. Really? 64% of people have not heard of 16? That's crazy. You should time up Quinn until they finish their homework. But shit, that's a spoiler. Wait, what's a spoiler? Like 16? 16's a spoiler. I'm gonna try to clean up what I have here. Josh, they're peer pressuring me to do what? Do more drawings? Peer pressuring you to draw? Yeah, Quinn, draw. Draw. Draw like you've never drawn before. Draw like your life depends on it, Quinn. Hello. Hello. do not know how to say your name. I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher it, but hello and thanks for joining. Yeah, it's a chill stream. I'm just animating my Praying Mantis bug character kind of jumping. So, yeah. Trying to just fix some of the proportions and some of just like the motion of it. But not like cleanup. So cleanup is different from just like tidying and tying things together in terms of like the motion. I think what I should have done is probably done a really quick copy paste of what my character looks like on the side so I know what he looks like. Because I feel like I keep changing the look of my character. So my character has this waist, thorax, waist, abdomen, and then chest. Yeah. Thank you so much. Hello. Am I super late? No. Well, I mean, you're about an hour late, but that's fine. We're still going. Still chugging along. I am just cleaning up a little bit of the motion of this praying mantis and how I want my character to be moving. But other than that, no, you didn't miss too much. Still good. Hey yo. Oh, hey Starburst. Feel like I haven't seen you around for a while or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just been so long and like this week has felt like it's been a while. I'm gonna move the head up just a bit. Yeah, also the head. I realized like I never really figured out what I wanted the head to be like. Okay, so over here, we got the chest, we got the abdomen, and then we got the hip. I actually kind of want, I think I actually kind of want the thorax to be angled more. Get a bit more intensity with the angle. It's the amazing Kevin. Cool praying mantis animation. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Just trying to figure it out. I realized like I have about an hour or so, so we got some time to do a little bit of cleanup for it, just to fix some of the direction of where I think I want the praying mantis to go. I think what I'm messed up on is I need a frame where the praying mantis is about to receive itself in its standing pose. So I can't quite just have it land. I need to have it like getting ready to brace itself for like the jumping impact. Now that's a weird place angle to have the leg in. I'm gonna have it be like this. So it's bracing itself for the impact. Because if I don't have that, then the sequence doesn't really quite read. And I need it to look like it's about to catch itself. So I might move it a little bit this way. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna add just one frame here. I was just so caught up making the sketching look so pretty in animation, but this looks amazing already. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's so nice. Nice of you to say that. Yeah, with animation, it's always better to try to get the overall momentum first, and then do cleanup afterwards. A great, and I think I mentioned this when we did like animation analysis for that stream, but I would highly recommend you take a look at Glenn Keane and how he approaches animating. He does a lot of demos, or he did a lot of demos back then when he was a little, he's quite old now. He's about like 75 or 80. And he used to do live, can you imagine this, live animation demos over a light projector. It's crazy. And he would just like do it in front of a whole class, kind of improvised. And he would just sketch as he went. He didn't really do any planning. He kind of just went for it. And the reason why I think this is like kind of impressive and there's a lot to learn from it is that at the end of the day, it's really more it's more about like just getting the momentum and motion down rather than doing all these cleaned up drawings, because you can always clean up afterwards. You can always clean up and fix your drawing at a later time, but if you get the momentum and the motion down first, then it's easier to do the cleanup afterwards. So if you get a good plan out and layout of your drawing first and then you do the cleanup afterwards, it saves you a lot of more of like the stress. It's not as bad, or the pressure of feeling like you need a really good drawing first. It kind of, you take that off of you and you don't have to worry too much because you got the momentum down. Yeah. Oh, cool. What kind of video, which video did you link them? Oh yeah, this is a good one. Honestly, he has so many videos and demo and interviews and just demonstrations that he's done live. I do really recommend watching just any of his videos where he demos live, because it's a really good insight on what all you need in an animation sequence. Obviously, that's like way easier said than done, but it kind of just shows you that animation, you can already do quite a lot with very like little. You don't need a super crazy amount of experience to have a good animation sequence going, but as long as you have like some understanding as to like how animation is done, then I think it's good. Okay, that's okay. Yeah. Okay, this can be way closer. This is way closer. And this could be like here, maybe? Let's see. Yeah, okay. Timing there is a bit better. I still need to figure out the drawing consistency is still a little off, so I'm gonna have to fix that later. We got time. We got like 40 minutes. There was a guy at Comic-Con doing live animation tutorials on a light projector. Dude, like those are so impressive to me, because that's like not easy to pull off. Yeah. The side B is going crazy. Side B? What's side B? My editor is tweaking out. Stream keeps freezing. Oh, really? Oh, dang it. Is this grasshopper guy an OC? I guess so. I didn't really do too much to plan out the drawing of it. It's just I wanted to draw a praying mantis character or creature-ish. So it's yeah, I guess it's kind of like an OC in a way, but nothing too fancy. An attack from Smash Bros. I will watch later. Alright, that's cool. Oh, thanks. Okay, I'm gonna try to say your name. Hala Amir? Adele? I don't know. Not too sure. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering it, but thank you. An attack from Smash Bros. His domain expansion is live tutorials. That's pretty funny. There's so many people that I've seen on like Comic-Con where they're just doing live paintings and live drawing demos, and I'm just like, oh man, I feel like I would not freak out, but I would be like sweating so much. Like I would do it, and maybe my hand would start shaking like for the first like 10 minutes because I'm just so nervous being in public and drawing in public. But then I would just start sweating afterwards. Not to say that I am not sweating a lot right now. During like streams, I'm usually like, oh my goodness, how am I gonna pull this off? Kind of thing. And I'm like sweating. Let's see. Okay. I think what we have is not too bad. And actually, I think this is closer to like this, maybe. Sorry, I just want to get a feel for timing. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Jessie in the Discord is doing live demos today at her booth. Oh, really? He has no worries ever. I wish. I wish I had no worries ever. Sometimes you just have those off days where they'll be like, oh, can you draw a face? And we're like, yeah, I can draw a face. And you start drawing, you're like, what am I drawing right now? Oh, okay. So, like, do you guys have a restaurant called Jack Astor's? So, like, Kevin, I don't know if when the last time you went to Jack Astor's, but, like, for the ones that we have, or at least the one that I went to, they give you paper, like, paper tablecloths. We do have Jack Astor's. I would assume that most places in Ontario would have it, but like, you know how they have like the brown paper as the tablecloth in the restaurant? So me and my friends, like, we went there after watching a group of friends play softball, and they're like, oh, Josh, can you draw me? I'm like, yeah, sure, I can draw you. And then so I started drawing it, and then partway through I'm like, oh my goodness, this is turning out so bad. This does not look like my friend right now. But that's how I feel. It's just like, you go like, yeah, I can draw faces. Psh, this is nothing. Drawing faces, I do that all the time. No biggie. And then you start drawing it, and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm a fraud. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. These are not faces of my friends. And what's worse too is like they'll be like, oh, yeah, this doesn't look like me, and I'm like, ah. Yeah. So, I'd be sweating so much when I'm drawing like my friends at a restaurant, and I'm like, yes, I know it doesn't look like you. Don't judge me. You should take a mentorship with Faye. She does those exaggerated doodles. Okay, no, I can do it. I just can't do it in public. I don't want to draw in public. That's the thing. I do exaggerated drawings all the time. Are you working on any projects at the moment? We have a place called Bonefish, and the waitress encouraged me to draw on the paper cloth instead of on my special. Dude, I feel that. I feel that so much. Like, it's just like, don't ask me to draw. Okay, one time, Kevin, you know of Unionville, right? I'm assuming you know Unionville. One time, I told my friends, like, yeah, I got this brand new sketchbook. I'm gonna go to Unionville and I'm gonna draw in public for the first time ever. I'm gonna do it because in university I never bothered drawing in public, and then I got to Unionville with my bag and my sketchbook and my pencils. I was ready. Did not draw a single thing that day. I just brought it with me, and then I'm like looking at, there's so many people. There's so many people at Unionville walking around. And for those who don't know, I don't know if this was real, but apparently the pilot episode of Gilmore Girls was filmed at Unionville. And if you've ever watched what is it? Scarlet Witch, what was it? The Disney Plus show with oh my goodness, the Scarlet Witch. I forgot the name. What was the name of that show? I already forgot it. Wanda. Was it just called Wanda? I feel like it wasn't called Wanda. WandaVision. That's the show. Okay, yeah, WandaVision. Unionville kinda looks a little bit like the town from WandaVision. Like a little bit. Not completely, but like that kind of vibe. So imagine I went to a town that looks like that, and I tried just drawing people. But also understand, this little Unionville is really popular, especially during the weekends. A lot of people like just wandering around, bring their families, go on a walk, bring their dogs and everything. And I was like, yeah, this is the first place I'm gonna try to draw publicly. Did not draw a single thing. It was probably, I should have picked like a quieter, maybe more tame location. Maybe that would have been better than to go for Unionville. I feel like that maybe have been a bit ambitious of me to try to go for Unionville as the first place. Very touristy, but for locals. Yeah, it's nothing special, but it's just like a nice place. And I thought, oh, this would be really cool to draw, but yeah, I chickened out in the last second. I felt like a fraud. Are there any projects that you are making at the moment? Not at the moment. Well, kinda, but not really. I can show one, maybe very briefly. Maybe at the end a little bit, but I don't really have anything in particular that I'm really working on. I started like more of like a style experimentation to get a feel for it, but I can show that at the end. Yeah. They do a lot of festivals and stuff too. Oh my, it was so jokes. I was walking with a friend and they put out jazz night. And I was like, oh, I want to go to this jazz night thing. And then my friend's like, it's women's night. Like, it's only for women. I'm like, ah, dang it. I wanted live jazz night. I wanted to attend that, but it was only for, it was like ladies night kind of thing. Not women's night, ladies night. And they had like, I think, dancing. They had dancing activity. They had jazz club or jazz night, music, like live music night. And I was like, oh, I want to sign up for these. And then my friend was like, yeah, it's only for the ladies, Josh. And I'm like, ah, dang it. But I want to listen to live music. I have in your back a... You have to do it on the TDC. There are a lot of festivals. Okay, but TDC is also so scary too, because I don't like drawing right in front of people. Okay, this last one's looking weird, but I'm gonna work on these other ones first. These ones look pretty good. Where is this restaurant? I don't know which restaurant the music night was for specifically, but it was in one of the restaurants probably. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like Unionville Arms. It's not a very particularly like great restaurant, but it's nice vibes. I'm at a doodling stage for my first 2 OCs after months of ruminating. Months? Or not 2 months, but like just months? Dang. It's a lot of ruminating. You should make your sister stare at you while you draw for a week. My sister has moved out to downtown, so no more. I cannot ask her to do it. How's our boxing girl doing? Oh man, I haven't worked on the boxing girl in a long time. But that one's pretty good. I would love to go back to working on that one. But yeah, I would love to, but just haven't had the chance to. Okay, I think I'm gonna just try to clean this one up. Clean this one up for you, Kevin. Draw her. Wouldn't a character with multiple limbs be like a human, or even with a kiwi bird? Kiwi bird. I guess could have went for that, but people. Okay, well, Eve. Wait, who's that? Evie, did you vote for? Did you vote? What did you vote for? Did you vote, Evie? Did you vote for the birds? I kind of wanted to do the birds, but then everybody voted for insects. So a bug. So that's why we're doing a bug. I personally would not have wanted to do the bug, but that's what the people voted for, was bug. Unfortunately. So now we have bug. Warrior Mantis probably voted bug. Just like in the BC election. Wait, do we have elections coming up? Our elections coming up too. Forget the American election. We have elections. Matches yesterday's theme. Yeah, you know, I mean, I guess I could have made a scary bird character as well. I was gonna say that bugs, I think, match more of like a scarier theme, but I think bugs work just as well. Let me see. What am I drawing here? Oh, okay. Arm. BC has theirs right now. Wait, really? It's right now? I didn't know it was right now. Dang. Oh yeah, speaking of, so I went fishing yesterday. So I wanted to ask Kevin, have you gone to Skugog before? Have you gone fishing there? Honestly, it wasn't too bad. It's so weird though, because I don't think I've ever been up there. So I was like, whoa, we're in the boonies. The boonies. It's a strange spot. Yeah, a while ago though. Yeah, Evan, we got a fishing lake called Skugog that I went to go fishing yesterday with a couple of friends. It was so jokes because we told the lady there's like, oh yeah, we got like 9 people, so we rented out a boat that should be able to fit 15 people. But then when we got on it, it was like this dingy little boat that could like just hold us, and we're like, I think we should have gotten a bigger boat. It was hard casting lines because I was so scared of just like throwing the line or like the bait hook into someone's face, and I'm like, I do not want to get this hook into anybody's face. I do not want to be responsible for anybody's pain. I did go with fishing with Luffy and crew. Yeah, we started off with our nice little dinghy boat. It's like outside the city, but also really close. Yeah, it's like a decent drive. It's not it's far, but it wasn't like too far. But honestly, it's fine. I was expecting like this crazy like bougie port, but it's really just like, it feels like the port of the people, you know. It's the port of the people is what it is. But it's cool. I took a few photos. I bought like a film camera, so I took a few black and white and color photos, so that was kind of neat. I'm very excited to see how they turn out. Yeah, the lady running it was super chill. She was really nice. Photographer Josh. I don't want to hook your face. Yeah, exactly. How's our boxing girl going? I mean, I haven't worked on it, but I do want to go back to the boxing girl. It's okay if Josh loses his face, he still has his PNG. Dang. Oh my goodness. I don't want to lose my face. Yeah, that was another thing too. I was scared I would throw the hook and it'd hook onto my face. Hope you enjoyed fishing yesterday. Yeah, it was actually really good. I was telling people in the critique last night that I was worried that we would catch nothing, because that's what I've heard is that fishing can be very uneventful sometimes. So I was worried it was gonna be like that where nothing happened, no fish were biting. But luckily, a lot of fish were biting. We got a lot of my friends were able to catch it multiple times. But it was the end of the season, so it wasn't any like crazy fish. It was just perch, just simple perches, nothing too big. A lot of baby ones were biting a lot, so and it was just catch and release too, so we didn't really do anything with them. Yeah. Photographer class? No, okay, I took up photography because it's weird. I don't have a good eye for photographs. And I think it's because in my eye, I see it in a certain way. And then when I take the photos, it always ends up different from how I envision it. It's so strange. People always go like, oh, but you're an artist. Don't you know how to take photos? And it's like, no, it's different. I don't know how to take photos. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pretty bad at it. So that's why I bought a camera. So I'm trying to experiment with it, and it's a point and shoot. So that's even scarier. I don't know how it's going to turn out afterwards. So I'm just taking these photos and I'm just hoping that they turn out well. But I really don't know. You didn't even eat them. No, I didn't eat them. Okay, I don't know what like the rule is for licenses. I bought the fishing, like the day pass for fishing, because I'm not gonna go fishing that often. I'll go with my friends want to go fishing, but I'm not planning on fishing like as an actual hobby anytime soon. But don't you need like a proper license to like catch and keep the fish? Because I thought if you don't, you can just do it. You can do the act of fishing, but you can't keep the fish, right? Like, I don't know. Me too. Yeah. Wait. And I aced my photography class? You took a photography class? That's cool. Yeah, honestly, maybe I should have taken it when I was in university. I should have taken photography class. My sister is pretty good at taking photos, but for some reason, I do not know how to take photos. So strange to me. It's the same... Oh, really? Oh, okay. I guess I could have kept it, but none of my friends were keeping it, so I just assumed that we were not allowed to keep it. So, yeah. But it's fine. I don't know. I felt bad for the fishies, you know? But then afterwards, my parents were like, oh, apparently catch and release is bad too, like they die. And I was like, wait, what? They do? I didn't know that. Or like it's harder for them to survive because they have like the cut or their mouth is open or something. But I don't know. That's what they said. I didn't look too much into it. Sometimes fishing actually teaches you patience and what kind of fish you caught there. Yeah, no, well, patience, yeah, it's definitely a thing. You throw it in there and you just kind of wait. We just like had music and we were just chilling. But it was mostly perch. So like Perch. Nothing crazy. Has like, it's not too big. It's about like the size of like a hand, and maybe a third of your forearm was the biggest that we got, or a quarter of the forearm. So it was nothing too crazy, but it was really cool whenever someone caught one. So that was nice. 2 fish minimum, size of 12 inches. Really? Okay, I don't know if they were 12 inches then. I feel like it was just a little under than 12 inches. Yeah. Shouldn't there have been kanonara for all forms of art? I guess, but I think for me, photography is because there's like a viewfinder, and the viewfinder, I don't know, I just can't get my head around envisioning what I'm about to take on the viewfinder. I'm fine drawing it because you have full control when you're drawing it. But when you're taking a photo, you have to make do with what you're given. So that's why I'm trying to pick up film photography, just so that it forces me to have to consider what I'm given and to make do with what I get. But that's why I took it. It's really taking a selfie. Okay, I've never taken a selfie before though. I did take a selfie for the first roll of film, but I messed up. I did a big no-no, which is I opened the back in a not completely dark room. So the first reel was pretty much destroyed except for like about 12 of the photos. So I opened it in the washroom, but I had this really, really dim blue-red light on this kind of timer switch. But it was so dim that I was like, I shouldn't affect the film. So I opened it and reeled it in because the reel, I couldn't quite figure out how to reel the film back in. And yeah, when they sent me back the photo and the prints, they were like, yeah, you might have like light fog, and maybe like figure out like whether you're taking the photos properly or light and everything. I was like, oh no, I know what I did wrong. Yeah. Usually they do, but they're fine. They croak. Honestly, I don't know. They weren't bleeding when we caught them though. Because it's just right at the mouth. Was it a yellow perch? It was like greenish yellow, like lime green. You have a sister? Yeah, I do have a sister. Yeah. They have a limit of 50 a day. Holy, that's a lot. Jeez. And no size restriction. What? Would I like to go fish? Yeah. Fishing, I would like to go next time. But I wouldn't do it as like my own personal hobby. Like I would do it if my friends really wanted to go again. So that's kind of the caveat for me, is that it's not really a hobby I think I would ever do myself. But I wouldn't mind doing it if like my friends really wanted to go out and have some fun fishing. Yeah. You can get inspiration for that. Honestly, the photos, some of them turned out interesting. My sister took a look at them and she was like, they look like those photos you find in Resident Evil like 2 or 7, where like the family took all these photos and then right before something bad happens. And they do kind of look like that. They look a little haunted. A little haunting in the photos. Oh, hello, Arnold. Very love the enthusiasm there. And my stomach hurts. Almost 20-minute warning. Oh, thank you, Quinn. I feel like I've almost gotten this kind of down on. Head is definitely way too big. Oh yeah, me and Quinn were talking about like animal proportions the other day, and yeah, why did I make myself draw animals? Because it's like I was telling Quinn animals are not my forte. So I don't typically draw animals, but now I'm drawing a grasshopper. So, or not a grasshopper, a mantis. So because animals are cool. Animals are cool. I just don't draw them enough. I'm too worried about drawing people. I am a man of the people. No, but it was funny because like I had a friend who would only draw animals and creatures. He was great at it, but he would never draw people. So he was not the best at drawing people, but I would always draw people and I would never draw animals. So it was like this funny trade-off between the two of us where he would always draw people. Like whenever we had a painting class and we had to draw the model in front, I would make fun of how his people looked. But then I would always be able to adapt and draw animals, so I had to be like, yo, look at me, I can draw animals too. I'm gonna take your strong suit now. Because he could draw animals and I couldn't, so I thought it was funny. Yet he can't draw among people. Yeah, man, I'm afraid of people. I'm afraid to draw in front of people. That people are scary, you know. people be scary? They're always, yeah, you know what it is? I'm just afraid of people not even necessarily judging how good I am. I'm afraid that I'm just like, don't look at me. You know, I just want to draw on my own and not have you judge my drawing, you know, kind of thing. I don't know what it is. Because one time I went to Quebec with my family and I was able to draw fine. I was in like the main square in Quebec, or was it Montreal? Yeah, it was Quebec. Yeah, actually, no, it was Montreal. And I was in like the main town square, like that really popular one. If you guys ever go to Montreal, there's a square that you go to. It's the one that all the tourists go to. It's very popular. It's very famous. You'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I was there and I was drawing and it was fine. Do I like horror? Horror's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'll watch it if my friends want to watch it. Yeah, it's one of those where it's just like, I prefer to not watch it. If I can get away with not watching it, that'd be great. Let me see. This would be here? I think this is the front. Yeah. Let's say that this is the front version. Okay, and then the body. Okay, let's see. How much time? 46. Okay, this is not too bad. I feel like it's doing okay. Josh isn't Jesse. What do you mean? Like drawing speed? It's turning amazing though. Thank you. Hala? For once, Josh is on track to finish. No way. I mean, not in a not too bad way. Yeah, it's coming along. Definitely there's some proportion issues, but you know what? It's coming along not too badly. Okay, I'm gonna save it. I actually think I'm gonna move this one over here, maybe. And then I'm gonna move this and rotate it over here. Hey. Okay. This has a bit more of the springy nature that I wanted in the praying mantis. So actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, I get it. For one's... Oh, her love for horror. Yeah, okay, well, this is the strange part, is because I love gritty art. Like, I love, like, not graphic, but, like, very, like, dark, edgy, like, graphic novel, scratchy texture art. But I don't like horror. So that's weird. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm more like... I guess I'm more of like grunge and rock and roll rather than horror, if that makes any sense. But I do love a good creepy vibe, you know. Brother, I don't like horror too, which gives you nightmare in your sleep. Yeah, I think that's definitely in the... That's the thing too. Is like, as a kid, I grew up, my dad showed me Alien. So you might find this ironic. My dad blocked YTV, but showed me and my sister Alien and Aliens as kids. So you might be like, what? And so maybe that's why I'm not like and The Omen, like The Omen, and probably some other horror movie. And I was just like, nope, I don't like horror. I'm good. But I mean, I love Alien now, the franchise. But yeah. After The Omen, I could not fall asleep. Jeez. Oh my goodness. like as a kid it's scary, but like my sister watched it again recently and then she was like, it's not that scary. And I'm like, probably. I don't know. Eating this up for, oh, thank you, Quinn. You're definitely more grunge. Yeah, I think I'm probably more grunge. You raised GTA so you know, I didn't know GTA stood for Greater Toronto Area. So one time as a kid I saw GTA on the newspaper and I thought it meant Grand Theft Auto. I'm like, why is Toronto newspaper talking about Grand Theft Auto? And then my parents like, what? No, like Greater Toronto Area. It's like, oh, I did not know that that's what we were called. But I was a kid, so I think that I get a pass for thinking if it meant GTA, like the game. Yeah, if you're not from the US, I mean, if you're not from Toronto, you wouldn't, like, it also wouldn't make sense to you. But yeah, the Greater Toronto Area is like the suburbs around the city of Toronto is called GTA. But it's funny because if you're not, then you'd be like, what? Grand Theft Auto in Toronto? What? Pretty good taste. Oh, he showed you aliens, but not Pokemon. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I love Alien now. The video game is so scary though. Isolation, oh, it's such a good game, but it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Pokemon too scary for Josh, exactly. Yeah, man. Like, what are they eating? In the world of Pokemon, what do they eat? Is it the Pokemon? You know? Oh, GTA said, oh man, dude. You know, if they said GTA in GTA, they should just call it GTA with no number. Just GTA. And it'd be like, that's it. The one kid who grew up on video games versus normal. Okay, I also did not grow up with video games because my parents never bought me a console either. So, yeah. What do they eat? Is it the Pokemon? I don't know. Dude, what are they eating? It's regular food, but where do they get the regular food from? Do they have like a normal cow? Because do they ever show the other stuff? Confusing area codes. It's not that confusing. Oh wait. Somebody, was it Hala? He asked, I feel like somebody asked question. Or maybe I missed it. I don't know. Do you have a sister? Oh, yes, I do have a sister. You would know if you played the games. What do you mean? What oh, you mean Pokemon? Wait, they show what they eat in the games? Why? Why don't they just show that in the show too? I feel like it would make sense to show it in the show. You know what I mean? Why do they not explain it in the show then? They do? Wait, oh, okay. Well, to be fair, I only watched like the first episode. My mom bought me like the first 2 episodes on like VHS. Yeah, Pokemon, like the first 2 episodes. Actually, no, it was not VHS. It was the DVD. But yeah, she bought me like the first 2 or 3 episodes on DVD. Like, that's how old this is. And so that's all I've seen. And then maybe I might catch a few episodes here and there. Okay, I'm gonna say something blasphemous. As a kid, I thought Pokemon was kind of boring though. So even though I was not, you know, in with the cool kids and playing Pokemon like everybody else was, I kind of thought Pokemon was boring. So I was like, I'm not missing much. Get out of here. Needs to drop. What do they... Okay, like, speaking as someone who's not know Pokemon, isn't that a fair assumption that it's like to question what are they eating and to just kind of guess that they're eating Pokemon? They catch them, they make them fight battles for their human trainers, and then they eat them afterwards. Oh, you've done a good job, Pikachu. Time to go in my belly now. You know? I'm Pokemon and I'm tweeting. That's funny. You know, okay, it's just, I don't know, when I did catch it on TV, I just thought it was like kinda, it was like, oh, okay, it's Pokemon. I was more interested in Digimon than Pokemon, and then my parents blocked YTV, so I never got to catch up with Digimon, but I thought Digimon was so much more interesting than Pokemon was. Right? Okay, somebody's got to agree with me here, right? Like, Digimon is so much better. Like, it's so much edgier than Pokemon was. And I was like, as a kid, I was like, oh, that's so much cooler. Yeah, Digimon. Look at you guys transforming with your on top of the Digidex or whatever they called it, the Digi beeper. Digimon was more interesting. Exactly. He watched the first episode at 6:59 p.m. then couldn't watch the rest. The cow, exactly. Digivice. Oh, is it Digivice? You're showing your age. I mean, okay, I'm still surprised, honestly, when I found out that nurses and doctors still use beepers. Is it beepers? Crap, what are they called? It's a beeper, right? Or is it not? 5-minute warning. It's okay. We'll go a little bit longer just because, you know, we started a little bit later than you, or yeah, started a little bit later than usual with all the challenge shoutouts, but thank you for the time warning. Yeah, it's a beeper. Yeah, I'm so surprised they still use beepers, but apparently it's just way easier because it's very streamlined. Like, doctors can just have it on them and they hear the beep and they know that they're needed somewhere because they could just quickly look at it, and that's all the information it provides. And I was like, wait, they still use beepers? What? That's crazy. Oh, pager! That's what it is, not a beeper. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they still use pagers. Okay, at least someone knew what I was talking about. And I was like, not a beeper, what? One more L take and I'm leaving the stream. What other L take did I have? What do you mean? I was never big on Digimon, but I didn't watch much of it. Oh, you mean my take that Digimon is better than Pokemon? Okay, let me see if I have another L take. Oh, okay. This one is definitely gonna make you guys go like, what? I thought SpongeBob was kind of boring as a kid. Like, whenever I came home, right? So for YTV, after school, there was a program called The Zone, and it'd be like, oh, school's done, it's 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, you get back home, and I'm excited to watch TV, and I turn on TV. What's on TV? SpongeBob. Like, come on. Why is SpongeBob on TV? I want something better. I was so annoyed that it was SpongeBob. I wanted something else. I wanted like Transformers or Justice League or Batman Beyond or something, you know? A whole generation grew up on SpongeBob humor. Yeah. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to touch this up because it is 4:59. But yeah, exactly. Justice League. I want a Justice League, not SpongeBob, but you know, darn SpongeBob. I'm just joking. I mean, SpongeBob's great. Like, I watched it afterwards and I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. But yeah, I wanted Justice League, not SpongeBob. Oh, yeah, exactly. Teen Titans. I wanted the Teen Titans show. Young Justice is so good. I didn't watch the new ones, but I heard it was not as good. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end it here. I did clean up as much as I could, and I'll play it so you guys can see it. I just cleaned up a few of the shots so that it's a bit more legible, but it's pretty much the same. I just kind of cleaned up some stuff so it has a little bit more clarity to it. But thank you everybody for joining the stream. I'm going to just read our closing statements, kind of just a reminder as to who we are and everything. But yes, in general, thank you everybody for joining the stream. And I am going to leave this on playing for a little bit. So if you want to kind of just take a look at it and admire the praying mantis jumping as I read the closing statements, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So thank you for joining our stream, and if you are just joining us, welcome. If you don't know who we are Winged Canvas, and we are a YouTube channel where we make art tutorial videos on tips, tricks, and drawing advice to better help our fellow art nerd in this art community of ours. Our mission at Winged Canvas is to make art education easily accessible to everyone, so be sure to tune in live for free lessons every Saturday and Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And if you're an art nerd too, be sure to check out the links to our social media groups in the description below, and check out our website for class offerings where you can get critique, guidance, and encouragement from our instructors, because we're not just a YouTube channel, we're a school of illustration. And I also want to personally thank our Patreon and YouTube members who support us in making free art education content possible. Members get access to tons of perks like exclusive chats with our instructors. Let me see if I can find that image. Here it is. Yeah, get critique, guidance, and encouragement from our instructors, because again, we're not just a YouTube channel, we're a school of illustration. But yeah, if you join our YouTube channel and or join our YouTube members and Patreon, you get special critiques from our instructors. I realized I read the wrong paragraph, so that's why I repeated it. But yes, if you join our Patreon and YouTube, you get critiques from us, but you also get other perks such as weekly digital artworking files from our streams, and discount on live programs that have a limited amount of spots. So if you want to help support the channel and accelerate your learning, consider becoming a member. Yeah, so like throughout the stream, you might have heard me mention like, oh, last night during critique, and that's because those are our live critiques. Each of our instructors give a live in-person critique on our Discord, and yesterday night it was me, and then the week after it's going to be Faye, and then it's going to start back at the top at Jesse, and then Iggy. So if you guys are curious and want to get live critiques, I do encourage you guys to check out maybe our Patreon, and then this way you might get some feedback from one of us, the instructors. And it's a great time to just chill and chat as well. Evie knows, because I spent the first 10 minutes just talking about video games and anime with Quinn before we actually started doing critiques. So, yeah. Okay, well, that's kind of it. I'm hoping you guys have a good rest of the weekend. I'll leave this playing on for... It was Guy too. Wait, what? What about Guy? Don't say... Okay, yeah, okay, there was a lot of people there. Broken Wings was there, Quinn was there, Evie, Guy. A lot of people were on the critiques, and it was a good time. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining me, and I'll leave this playing on, like I said, and then after that, I'll end the stream. Hope you guys have a good weekend, and stay safe, everybody. Bye.